new play about the movie Jaws taking a bite out of Broadway.
It is called The Shark is Broken and details the behind-the-scenes drama that went into making the iconic film. Take a look.
I think it's about the subconscious.
Come again?
Sharks are these ancient primal creatures, so they represent all the primal fears in all of us, all the terrors and desires that we keep hidden, all the Freudian that my therapist's always talking about. That's the shark. You don't agree?
It's an interesting theory.
Okay, well, what do you think it's about?
I think it's about responsibility. When the government puts profit before people, if you can't get rid of the you gotta take care of the mess yourself. Even if it scares you, for the good of the community.
Wow. Deep. What about you, Robert? What do you think it's about?
It's about a shark.
Yes, but what's it really about?
It's really about a shark. Don't read me more into it. It's a thriller, a machine for making money. Do you really think they're going to be talking about this in 50 years?
Yes, yes, we will.
Actor Colin Donnell stars as Roy Scheider, who plays the role of Chief Martin Brody in the movie, and he is with us today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Let's get the first things first out of the way. You're in the thick of it because you have toddlers and an infant. How's it going?
It's good. It is really just like survival.
Yeah, the two of you.
Yeah, survival.
You have a 15-month-old.
Yeah. Yours are 3 and 6 months. 3 and 6 months.
I mean, it's yes, 3 and 6 months. Massive shout out to my wonderful wife, Patty Murin, who is just holding down every fort in the world.
Yeah, and then they're vastly different. The same parents could have the same 2 kids, and they could just be completely. Look at this. Look at your bride. Look at these babies.
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
those are them.
Look at them.
Family. Gorgeous family.
Well, listen, they're going to be talking about this movie and this
in
show
50 years.
in 50 years. So congrats.
Thank you very much.
How did you prepare for this role?
Yeah. You know, it was interesting. It's the first time that I've ever played a human being on stage or on screen, and luckily, all 3 of these men were such famous actors, and there's such a wealth of information and interviews and things that they did during that era when the movie was released, and so that was kind of our source material. Seeing, you know, thank God for YouTube, because we were able to go back and look at who these guys were as people, not as their characters that they were playing in the movie.
Yeah, and Roy Scheider had an interesting relationship with his co-stars.
Yeah, I mean, the tension between the 3 of them was pretty palpable. And especially between Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw. And Roy kind of was stuck there in the middle. And he kind of plays a peacemaker role in our show, certainly, but I think in real life as well, he, you know, was kind of the one who held down the fort between these 2 very outsized personalities.
Right. The likeliness is uncanny.
Yeah, it really is.
So is that how, did you get into character the minute you put on the glasses?
It really
was it the turtleneck?
It was all of it, but I think the glasses really begun it. Yeah, it was, it's something about the shape of my face once I put them on that really just changed, and it was a wonderful feeling, really, because we had the glasses in rehearsals, and it just sort of dropped me into who he was. And it was great. You know, and the cigarette dangling from my mouth is always kind of
Did you feel pressure to take on the iconic role that so many people know?
You know, I'm sure in a way, but like I said, we were playing these people as they were, not as the characters, and so there was a little bit of the pressure taken off. But you know, so many people love Roy for who he was, and he was such a wonderful guy and so smart and so affable in his real life. And my biggest compliment that I've gotten is people coming to see the show that knew Roy and just saying that, you know, you captured him, his humor, his smile, his laugh. It all comes through, and it's not an impersonation. It's just a fully realized thing.
Right, because so many, I mean, I fall victim to that. I think of Roy as his character in that film, not as an actual person who led an actual life, and it's nice to see your adaptation of that. Go ahead.
The premise, I mean, the shark was literally broken.
It was
quite literally.
Tutti frutti.
Yes, Bruce, the affably named Bruce, who is named after Stephen's lawyer,
That tracks.
Yeah.
That Hollywood lawyer,
Yep.
Bruce, shark, yeah.
Yeah, he never worked. And it was, I mean, the problems that riddled the whole shoot of Jaws are like well known and well documented.
Yeah.
And so our play dives right into that. And Ian, who co-wrote the show with Joseph Nixon, really, like, he drew on a book called The Jaws Log that Carl Gottlieb wrote, who was part of the original production. He chronicled all those things that went on behind the scenes. And then, so he took a lot from that, and he took a lot from, you know, the interviews that have been done over the years that talk about what went on. And he also took a lot of inspiration from his father's drinking diary. Tragically, his father was an alcoholic, but he chronicled what went on throughout the shoot. To, you know, he took a lot of inspiration from that to figure out what the play was going to be.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
And yes, there you go. There's your factoid.
That is a factoid. Another factoid, we understand your wife had never seen Jaws?
No.
How?
No. I think her parents were terrified of the movie when it came out. Her parents had never seen it either, but she had never seen it. And so I got the chance to sit down and watch the movie with her and see her watch it for the first time. She full-on jump scares. It was awesome. I loved it. She like, I mean, the movie holds up so well.
It really does.
Almost 50 years on now. It was a feat of filmmaking, and you know, Steven Spielberg really launched the whole idea of the summer blockbuster movie. And it's just such a fantastic film, and it's great to now have be a part of a show that is part of the lore of the entire thing, and give audiences a glimpse into the craziness, we'll say,
it's
of what went on.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It really is.
I mean, do any of us go into a body of water and not think of a shark?
No.
Anytime I dip my toe into the beach, I'm like, huh, it's out there. Thanks,
just
Jaws.
there.
I mean, some people couldn't even go into the bathtub after they saw it.
That's right.
It didn't affect me that way, but I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, so there's not a whole lot of open water around.
You were kind of landlocked. Right. So you know, and for you, your whole career has been musically driven, on Broadway at least. And so what was it like to take on a stage play for the first time?
It was a massive bucket list check mark. You know, there's all sorts of things that I think as a New York actor that you want to do, and getting to do musicals for the bulk of my career has been amazing, and getting to do Shakespeare in the Park was such a spectacular moment, and being able to say that I've done a play on Broadway now is like it feels like I'm part of a new club.
You're doing the thing. You're living the dream. Literally. Do you ever have a chance to step back and say, like, okay, I'm doing this. I've done it.
All the time. Especially, you know, maybe it's having kids now and living mostly outside of the city like I do now, but every step of the process along the way, it was just a joy. I never took anything for granted. It was stepping into the rehearsal room for the first time, seeing the marquee go up, getting to go into my dressing room, and getting on stage for the first time. Every moment, there have been a lot of tears over the course of everything, and maybe it's from being tired. But
well, there's that.
But I feel like I'm really just enjoying the heck out of it.
Good. Good. And you got a great head of hair.
Oh, thank you.
The two of you.
I gotta say, how do you do that?
That's a huge compliment from you.
This thing doesn't move.
He's
This is a helmet.
He's a celebrity. He's got the nice hair.
They always have the nice hair.
They got the nice hair and everything.
I know.
Thank
Colin,
you so
great to
much.
have you
Such
here.
a pleasure to be here. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. You can see The Shark is Broken at the Golden Theater, and to learn more about the play and get tickets, go to thesharkisbroken.com.
Gotta go. We gotta